This is $10 and I'm trying to turn it into $100,000 by flipping items for profit. Last time I spent over $3,000 buying items from garage sales and part of my friend Gary's video game collection. And we sold it all to get us to $5,300.
P2 is sold. Unbelievable score.
Our next milestone requires us to make a monster jump to $10,000, getting us quite a bit closer to our ultimate goal. But speaking of our goal, we're one township meeting away from getting our property commercially zoned, which is happening this week. And I really have no idea how this is gonna go. Either way, I'm dedicated to using my 20 years of experience, my entire team, and my video game reselling business to turn this $10 into the video game reselling business of my dreams. Welcome back to the road to Caterpie HQ. First garage sale today right here, guys. I don't know what they have, but there's a sale just down the road that has a Nintendo 64 in the pictures. They open in about an hour. I'm hoping we can score it. We need to find some great stuff today. Only about 7 sales, but hopefully we can make it count. Let's get to the first one. Good morning. Good, how are you?
Hi there.
Good. I was in Chicago on the day this was being filmed.
Really?
I drove over the street it was being filmed on, and I thought I was in severe danger because all I saw was dozens of tanks, hundreds if not thousands of full military guard people, and I'm like, what is going on?
And The Rock just jumped over your car.
And then The Rock's Johnsons jumped over my car.
No way. Chase, I thought that other sale opened at like 10.
Yeah, it opens at 10.
What time is it now?
It's not even 9, so it's actually more than an hour until it opens. But, you know, last episode we went to a sale that was supposed to open at 9. We got there at 8:12.
Yeah.
And they were fully ready and good to have us look. So you gotta get there early just in case, but I don't know. Other people are already there, which that's a bummer.
Okay, so seems to be open.
The garage is open now. It wasn't open when we first drove by. I guess we'll take a gander.
Time to be brave, like Granny said.
Be brave.
You gotta be brave.
That's right.
More people are here.
Okay, it's going back down.
Apparently we're still working on our bravery.
So, this garage sale had a Nintendo 64 with 3 boxed games in the picture posted on Facebook. I was pretty excited about the potential to pick that up. We're here an hour early, and Brother Dave asked if we could check it out, and she said, sure, come on in. So we did. No Nintendo 64, figured it was already bought by somebody else, but actually, they decided to give it to their grandson who wanted it. So, I think that's a great move, keeping it in the family. There wasn't really anything else that was priced reasonably and valuable. They had a lot of Harley shirts, but they were marked at 20 bucks a piece. There was a Mickey Mouse shirt that was really cool and vintage, but it was heavily stained, and I think it was 20 bucks. The Star Trek, there was a DVD complete series. They had it marked at 30. Looks like maybe that goes for 40 to 50, but obviously at 30, there's just not enough meat on the bone. So we're just gonna move forward, and there's a few other sales in town. We'll see if we can find anything else. Happen to have any video game stuff? Nintendo, PlayStation, Wii, like that?
None of that.
Got any old video games by chance? Like Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, nothing like that? Okay. Another strikeout. We need a hit now.
What would be the definition of a hit in this scenario?
At this point, I'll just take anything, something I can buy. Let's get a little single. I'll take a single. Home run would be real nice.
You know they say, if you can keep hitting singles, you can win the game.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I say in softball.
I think you say it better than I do.
Thank
but
you.
This is a really cool sale.
This is a good sale. Oh, I was hoping it was a DS.
No, not quite.
Hey, first sign of video games.
Oh.
It's a 360 controller. Okay, I have to get this for my kids. I'm sorry. $2. Look at the toad.
And the toad.
Wow. I found some dinosaurs.
Okay.
My son's gonna be very excited.
Oh, good. Great, thank
There we
you.
go. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
You guys happen to have any other video games? I saw the Xbox controller.
No.
Any video game stuff?
Chase, you really got to stop asking people that are not kids for video games. That's embarrassing.
I have in television. Season 1, episode 17. 80-something-year-old woman. Her sale looked like that.
He really did.
Like just not stuff that we are normally into. And she had hundreds of Intellivision and Atari and amazing boxed games. Season 1, episode 17. It's gotta be like, what was that, 8 years ago? So for that reason, we ask at every sale, even if it looks like there's no chance they will have games. Once in a blue moon, they will.
And we got one last sale, Chase.
One last sale.
One last sale to make it count, or this whole venture was just for your son.
Dinosaurs. Okay, this is actually a free pick. This was not advertised. It wasn't here yesterday. This is the best looking sale of the day. I think this is the one. I got a good feeling about it. They got a Stitch bag. They got a Harley Davidson kids jacket thing.
Jeff Bates.
Jeff Bates. You know who that reminds me of?
Who does that remind you of?
Jake Bates. Detroit Lions field goal kicker.
You
Go.
mean the best kicker in the entire league
Best in the league.
can kick a 70-yard field goal no problem.
My guy.
You know what'd be really fun? What if you like went sailing with us?
That would be awesome. That would
Do you
make
think
my
we
year.
could get Jake Bates go sailing with us? Guys, we need to make this happen right now. Comment below. If everybody comments, we'd have like 100,000 comments of people saying Jake Bates. He might see this video.
Yeah.
And he might go sailing with us. Make it happen.
Let's go. You guys happen to have any old video game stuff? Nintendo, PlayStation,
I have a whole
Xbox?
system I didn't bring out yet. But
Oh, yeah?
Because I haven't checked the prices on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Get a fair price.
Yeah.
You're welcome to look at it.
Sure.
That'd be great. Yeah.
All right.
You guys can look at it.
Yeah, we'll check it out. Okay, so there's the console.
This controller, that's not too bad.
Yeah, that is a white PS2 controller. So I guess all in, I'd be at like $37. I don't need the balance boards. We don't really sell those because they're so heavy and we ship everything. So if you wanted to keep the balance boards and do 37,
And everything.
that would be my offer. Yeah. Okay, there's this Mario Tennis game for Game Boy. Do you need that? I would pay more with that. Okay, we pay 13 on it. I just checked, so
Yep,
it would
yep.
bring us to 50.
Yep, that works for me.
Okay, I've got 60 if you've got 10.
You want a box?
Sure, yeah. If you got a box, I'll take that. All right, guys, $50. It's just Destiny. We talk about Jake Bates, our guy, and then we get a score. First one of the day. Imagine if we went to sales with Jake Bates, how many scores we would get.
So
I mean,
many.
that would be insane.
This has to happen.
It has to happen. How's it going? Hi. Oh, wonderful. Hi. $3 each, whole box 20.
We've sold a lot of knives.
We really have.
Going back to Hobby Shop Ron, what a season that was.
What a season it was.
I miss him. Where is Hobby Shop Ron?
I
these
just
days?
talked to him last week on the phone.
Did you really?
Yeah. Yeah, he calls me up about once a month, and he's doing great. He's doing about 36 coin shows a year all over the country. He was calling me on his way back from one of them. He's still hustling 80, I think he's 84 now.
Oh my
He was 80 when we bought out his 50-year-old hobby shop, and
I love when he's like, yeah, I used to do 60 shows a year. Now I'm only down to
he's
20.
like, I'm slowing down, only at 36. So you're faster than me, Ron. I'm 50 years younger. Look, the Harley shirts here are $5. At the first sale of the day, they were 20. See, that makes me actually want to like look it up. $15, $20, $40. Probably a really good deal at $5.
Okay.
I feel like that helmet at 30 is probably a good buy, but I don't think it's for us. Okay, we were driving home, and there's one more sign pointing to a sale that is literally the neighbor of the future potential property of Caterpie HQ. I keep thinking about what it will be like to build this thing and show it to Granny when it's all done. That is just like an insane dream of mine from going to garage sales at 8 years old with Granny, from her like supporting my business, and my mom too, like just believing in me from day one, going from basement in my mom's house to apartment to basement in my house to basement in my mom's old house that I bought from her to the barn in the backyard to the Caterpie HQ, the end game. I just think it would mean the world to her to see it actually here, just all fleshed out. God's blessing on this business personified, the way she's prayed for me and this business and my friends in it for all these years, the way my mom has too. That's my dream, to show it to Granny and Mom and just give them a tour at the end of this whole thing. So that's what we're here for. That's where it's gonna be if this all goes through.
As your friend, I just can't even believe we're even talking about this.
I know,
It's just so cool. Like, this is so cool.
it's surreal. It's a beautiful property.
It really is.
Guys, sales are over for today, and we're nowhere near where we need to be for the goal for this episode. We're probably gonna need to really fight or get creative for how we're gonna get there. There's a couple more sales coming up, but we might have to get even more creative than just that. So we just decided to stop by this garage sale. Happens to be one that has a Nintendo Wii. The flip cameras. Those are classic. Okay, I got the Wii for $50 and the two old school flip video cameras for $5 a piece and the little Pac-Man game for $5. $65 all in. I think the Wii Sports was sealed, but they had opened it to make sure the disc was in there, which is kind of a bummer because it would have been cool to have it sealed, but it is in mint condition. I'll tell you that. We have 8 more garage sales today. The first one has sports memorabilia and comic books, and we are here right now. Let's go.
Chase, I've always been a big Spider-Man comic guy. Do you think they got any of them?
I hope so, Brother Dave. I do see a Michael Jordan jersey.
It's nice to see people still enjoy the second best bowl, you know?
That's right, I agree.
But you get you really excited when you start seeing Scotty Boy everywhere.
Scottie Pippen the GOAT.
What was his number?
It doesn't even matter.
Chase, I just want to let you know that strong is the new pretty.
Strong is the new pretty. Is that good news or bad news for me?
I don't know.
look for video game stuff, Nintendo, PlayStation, DS, Wii.
That stuff went just a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Let's see if they got any Spider-Man. $3 each. I don't know much about comics, that's the thing. Is this something you'd want to make a deal on the whole collection, or there's a lot? Yeah.
Take a look at the others, make me an offer.
Okay, $60.
For all of them?
Gotta start somewhere.
Right. Now I'm kinda angry.
I don't know too much about them.
75 for all.
I'll take a shot for 75. All right, there you go. Okay, first buy of the day. It was a complete risk. I have no idea if it was a good buy. 75 bucks for all the comics. There's certainly like probably around 100 of them. So I think we got into them for less than $1 a piece. I'm gonna look up this Magic one because that one's got me curious. I didn't even know Magic the Gathering had comics. Look at that, 15 bucks. $2. 14. This one just like 2, 5, 8. But I would say that's a $10 book, and we got like 5 of those. 7 minutes to the next sale. I did talk to Alfredo, and he potentially wants to sell a bunch of stuff. He said he's got a lot of in a storage unit. It's all untested, but he's been going to garage sales and buying stuff and hasn't had time to get to it. He's intrigued. I'm gonna text him later. He said maybe around noon he'll be free. So that could be hopefully a jackpot at the end of the day, but we'll see. A free pick sale here. Just happened to see it as we were driving to the next one. Funko Pops. I usually see those and I think maybe there's games. Oh, there's actually a camera inside. I thought it was just gonna be the case for $2. Just buy it blind.
Sure.
How much are the DVDs, I wonder? You get the whole 6.
Well, they're right there.
Fast and Furious.
Really interesting Lego sets here.
Oh, geez. Brother Dave, I didn't even notice that. What about these?
Oh yeah, I had these as a kid.
I think we better get both of these bags.
Oh wait, do you remember these?
Can I make a pile somewhere? Ooh, Batman. I don't know how much these are, but I'm intrigued. Oh, Brother Dave, how did we overlook this? For $1?
Wow, I didn't realize it was $1.
For your son?
Yeah, I definitely should get that.
I think we should get this too, honestly, for $1. I didn't realize that was $1 either. This is one of those sales where you have to look really close because everything is, a lot of it is so cheap. All right, we gotta look into Fallout Tactics. It's over 25. That's a definite get. What the heck? That says D&D.
Okay, you're getting that. This is one of the garagiest garage sales of all time.
I don't know what that means, but I love it. Well, how about you add to our pile? Make yourself useful, Brother Dave. Jeez.
No worries, yeah, I'll get to it.
It's an instruction manual, Magic the Gathering. Yeah, let's get that one.
The question is, what will Chase find next? Comment below
We are fleshing this
your
sale
answer.
out, that's for sure. And then you got all these, which Gracie would just absolutely love. Guys, if you're watching this video, I love you. And Merry Christmas.
I can't believe you're gonna wait that long. That's right.
They already have them. They love this series, actually. They don't like most of our videos, but they love this series. So maybe we're onto something.
We should probably get this shirt.
Yeah, well, yeah, for $1. That's a good eye, Brother Dave. Okay, I got a few more things, and I think I'm all set.
All right, $56.50.
Alrighty. Thanks for adding it all up along the way. That's
you're
great.
good?
Yeah, I trust you. Alrighty. Thank you. All of that randomness for $56.50.
That seems like a crazy deal.
It seems like we got a lot for that price. There's going to be a lot of interesting things to sell here, but hopefully people are there for the random. We'll see what happens.
This is so heavy, by the way. Oh my goodness.
On the way to their next sale, just found this sale that was not advertised. A little bonus. Aerosmith, Styx, Nazareth, Queen.
Molly Hatchet.
Goodness, this is actually a great mix. I'm intrigued.
The Doobie Brothers.
There's more in here. Oh, these are cassettes.
It looks like it's $2 each or $50 for all.
All right, so as you mentioned, 60 for all the 8 tracks, or with the cassettes, 120. I've never messed with cassettes with 8 tracks, but I am intrigued by the selection. I'll take a quick gander elsewhere and we'll come back to these. Thomas cars. Wow, $2 each. Hot Wheels. We had some luck with our VHS last time. The Dark Crystal's kind of cool. And how about a sealed Little Mermaid? Why not? And Brother Dave thinks the Sandlot.
It's a classic, man.
You think we'll get more than $2?
I think we will. I really do.
All right, we'll give it a go. Okay, guys, I ended up getting 4 VHS tapes for $5. That makes me feel better about Sandlot. We'll consider that one. We basically got them for $1 a piece, almost. $1.25. And then I bought the entire collection, excluding the one case of mostly recorded tapes, for $80. So $85 all in. Brother Dave, I am feeling pretty good about this. I've never sold cassettes or 8-tracks, but people always say look out for the one for like metal, Metallica type stuff, but two, like the classic stuff, the Michael Jackson, the Journey, the Queen, you know, Pink Floyd, Aerosmith, stuff that I just got. So looking into them, we got stuff like Genesis Duke 8-track. I looked up the Michael Jackson one and it was like 10 to 15 bucks for Off the Wall, which is like his first solo album. If a lot of these are 10 bucks, we're gonna be in business.
It's the garagiest garage sales, Chase.
The garagiest garage sales. No Pokemon cards at all?
Just one package there.
Oh, okay. Playing cards or something. See a Pokemon?
Just broke down something.
My Pokemon.
Half off sports cards, let's see. You guys don't happen to have any video games of any kind? Nintendo or Wii, PlayStation,
There was one
Xbox?
video game on that.
I'll take a look out there.
Blackwater. That looks like we could have made that game. You could be the cover of that. Yeah, you'd look really good. Right there.
You think so?
I think George could make you right there.
I learned from Toy Story that these are very bad.
Bad for your kids, bad for their health.
Also, turn the brightness down, everybody. That was one thing I thought, like, when they're showing the clip of them looking into houses and they're just like a giant blue light going from the window. I'm like, how high is the brightness?
Chase. Spoilers.
Sorry.
Gosh.
I gotta focus.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is okay.
Dave,
I'm sorry.
You're dropping everything from everywhere.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Well, these aren't even like original, but the rule applies. See a Pokemon, buy a Pokemon. They're kind of cool, and
They're not original. Like they're not.
yeah, like they're fan art. I would classify them as. I don't think I want to give them to my kids because all of their binders are full of real cards.
Those are really cool.
But my kids would love these. So would a lot of kids. I figured $5 for the whole thing is why not? How's it going?
Good, how you guys doing?
Good. I'm gonna get this for my lovely wife because she is a Disney girl.
You'll love that.
She'll love it. Okay, I FaceTimed my wife and she also wanted this Patagucci for $10, and I got her two things that she's gonna like. Best score of the day.
Well, we were out in the boonies.
Yeah, I love the middle of nowhere sales. Those tend to be more exciting to me because usually if you're in the middle of nowhere and you're having a sale, it's because you got some stuff to sell. Not just throwing a couple things on a table because you're part of a neighborhood. And it does look like they have quite a bit. This could be the spot for video games. If that was Sony, I'd be excited.
Yeah, right.
Not excited about RCA. Snoopy. Tennis Pro. 1968.
Are those all those accessories?
Yeah, these are like all legit. You got the old Snoopy thing in there. It's got 20 on it. Would you take 10 for it by chance? You'd take 10 for that? Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. So I ended up getting the Snoopy things for $10. I feel like $10, it has to be a good score. Especially since I saw solds on the plush for like 20 or 30 bucks by itself. But the clothes are just pure bonus at that point. And sometimes those are even more rare than the plush itself, so hopefully it goes okay. Okay, we've got a quick 10 minutes to go and check out Fast Cash, one of my favorite pawn shops with Harvey. Just see if we can make something quick happen as we're going out to the storage units. Alfredo said he'd be there in 10, so we gotta get in. So I have not been to this pawn shop in quite some time. We're just gonna see what they have, see if there's anything decent, and if we can maybe make a pile of stuff, make some plays. Let's see, DS. Nothing too crazy. DS case, Game Boy games, PSP games. I got Castlevania loose. Let's see, Switch Lite, DS Lite, DSi, Rock Band 4. $300 though. N64 console, Animal Crossing Switch. I just see if they have room on their handhelds. I think that's gonna be the main thing to check in the N64, and we'll just go from there. What kind of room do you have on the handhelds, the Switches, the S's?
I can do 40 on this one.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
The Animal Crossing Switch and the N64.
Hey, Chase.
What's up? Oh, there's another VR set. Shout out to the previous episodes. We got one of those at a garage sale, but we paid a lot less than that.
We did.
I guess we can see at least what kind of room. I mean, I think he's ready to make some deals. All right, Fast Cash coming through. Harvey's one of the coolest people in the world, so we just wanted to come and say a quick hi because we got to make it out to the storage units. But we spent $570
In 10 minutes.
in 10 minutes, literally. So now we'll go over in more detail what we spent, but we got to hightail it on over to Alfredo's unit. All right, we're at the unit. He said he'd be here in about a minute, so we'll see him in just a second. No idea what he's gonna have. I got a feeling probably not that many games, but a decent amount of consoles and maybe some random stuff. He sells at a flea market about an hour from here, like every weekend. but his overflow goes into this storage unit. I bought from him in the past, but it has been years since we've done this. PS2, yep. All right, that's good from there.
Pick that guy up too. That's awesome.
All right, 20 a piece. All right, and then 29 bucks for the 4 NES games. So altogether, our total for 3 PlayStations, 3 Wiis, a PS2 Slim, an N64, 4 NES games, 2 carrying cases, and a Halo hard drive plus a PS3 is $446. So over $1,200 spent today. This is officially the strangest way I've spent money for this entire series. Strangest way I've spent money in a long time. A lot of weird stuff, just a crazy amount of weird stuff. And then video game consoles, which we don't do as much anymore. But we had to get creative today. I feel pretty good about most of the buys, though I truly have no idea how this stuff is gonna sell. We did what we could, and it's gonna be very interesting to see the auction results. So, we have all of this stuff that we got from before, all of the stuff in the van, and everything needs full processing, clean, tested, and sell ready for whatnot. So, Brother Dave.
Yes, sir.
I'm officially passing this over to you. I need your help. We need it ready.
You got it.
Make it happen.
All right, so here's everything that we got right here on these 3 shelves. There's really 3 things that I need to do for this whatnot, which by the way is in 2 days, so I don't have much time. So the first thing is I need to make sure that I test all the consoles. Secondly, I need to make sure that all of the stuff is clean and good to go. And the third thing is just organizing items by like kind, which will just help us move quicker on the day of the auction. All right, so here's the first batch of consoles. We have 5 Wiis here. So every single Wii remote actually did work, which is awesome, except for 2 that had corrosion. So I need to make sure that I clean those up. It's the next day and I've already cleaned all of the Wii stuff that I tested, but I still have so much more Wii stuff to go. Every single Wii thing worked, including the corroded controllers I was able to fix up, but I do have to get those stickers off, and I hate stickers. Well, surprisingly, those stickers were not hard to get off at all. That was probably the most satisfying sticker peel I've ever done in my entire life. So now, 3 PS1s. Well, I was just about to say, wow, this is so crazy, everything is working except for this, and I can't figure out how to get this thing to work either. Let me tell you something about this game I'm trying to test right now. It's ridiculous. This is NBA Live 99. I found it in the PS1, and just look at this. This is just ridiculous. I'm pushing the X button. I'm pushing the square button. I'm pushing the triangle. Okay, thank you. If you need help, that's how you do it. You push the circle button. I'm pushing the R1 button. It moves the stars. I'm pushing this button. It moves the team. Oh, it worked. I don't understand. It's working. It's working this time. I'm sorry for yelling. Losing my mind, everybody. I'm losing my mind. Next day and last day before the auction. I need to be locked and focused for this last day because Chase needs to know the prices of the stuff. It needs to be organized. And it needs to be clean. So I'm going to make sure that I test these PS1s again because, I don't know, I just feel like they're going to actually work. They just didn't work last time for some reason. I need to test all the rest of the systems. I need to actually get to this stuff. I have not spent that much time doing all of this and we're running out of time. So I'm gonna get on it. I've made some great progress on the consoles, but I still have all of this to still test. I retested the PS1 systems, and this is the only one that didn't work, which is funny. The controller ports are bad, but only one console not working is pretty good. Testing through all these handhelds, every single one of them works, had to get them reset, and Minecraft was in this Switch, which is really cool. But the problem with this one is the R button is not working, which is too bad, but everything else is working great. And now we're done with the consoles. Tested every single console, only 2 didn't work. These 2, PS3, PS2, Kind of sad because we did pay up for those. But here's everything that did work, and now I need to box it up and get it ready for the auction.
So my buddy Juan just stopped by with a nice little stack of games, 2 Pokemon Fire Reds, Black 2, Saga Frontier 2, Evil Dead, and some random accessories. I paid him $305, which is a pretty nice deal. So this adds to our already pretty big pile.
Okay, we have the first of 3 categories that I want to separate from all the stuff that we got. This is everything gaming related, all the consoles tested and everything clean. And now I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with all this stuff. And here's the second category, full of just a ton of just random toys, VHSs, a bunch of Barbie stuff. I really don't know if we're gonna sell these on Whatnot though. But the biggest wild card of this entire auction is all of these comic books and 8-tracks, as well as the cassettes down there. Definitely gonna need to clean these up as much as possible if we're gonna make any money on them. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is everything. We have our video games, we have our random garage sale stuff, and we have comics, 8-tracks, and cassettes. 3 lovely organized sections here. And now, time to go upstairs.
5 minutes till the show, Brother Dave. I'm going to give you the game plan. I've got it all laid out. Thanks for bringing it all up here, by the way. There's stuff that's ready to sell, top 3 rows. We have about 90 comic listings, comic auctions to run. These are all individual. These are in lots. We've got 123 music pieces. I'm going to do $3 starts, 5-second sudden death, fly through them. The thing is, I don't want to lose people, so every 5 minutes we're going to guarantee that we're going to be running a gaming related item, whether it's a console or a game. We have the nice games that we picked up from Juan, couple Fire Reds, Black 2, his PS1 games was a Minecraft in one of the Switches. We have all this stuff over here. Just want to keep it fresh and interesting, and honestly, like, try to get everything sold under 2 hours. But the thing is, after 1 hour, me and you, Brother Dave, we're going to our kids' swimming lessons to be with the family for a little bit, so Sky Guy and Alpal will take over at that point. Like I said, we're using our entire team to make this thing happen. So Alpal or Sky Guy or whoever comes up will finish out the auction. Everything goes right now. And guys, truly, this was a wild $1,500 something spent. If we can hit 3,000 in sales and almost double up, I would be ecstatic. I'm not feeling great. I have no idea how the comics are going to go, no idea how the music stuff is going to go, and that's a big bulk of what we got. And then a lot of these consoles that we bought from the storage unit seller, these did not work. 3 of them did not work, and we bought them as if they would probably be working. So we're definitely going to lose money on some of it. Hopefully we can make up some ground on all the other stuff, but man, we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, we are live. We have a very rapid fire auction today full of video games and other things. Let me show you guys. So I have some crazy 8-tracks, Peter Frampton, stuff like that. There's a comic collection that we bought, some really nice Pokemon games. Soba takes it down, comic sold, $13.
I don't think we could have a worse start to this auction right now. All these 8-tracks going okay. The worst thing was definitely the PS2 console that sold for, I think it was $9, Chase just told me. It was broken, but we paid $50 for it, so we lost massively. A little nervous for the rest of this auction.
Fiber Dave takes it down, $47. Michael Jackson off the wall. It just went for $6. I think it's like a $20 8-track.
Well, another bin down, and not much has changed. Our consoles aren't going so well. They're going really under what we were thinking. The 8-tracks continue to be about the same, maybe even worse. Chase is going to try to turn it around with selling some games. Let's see if that works.
Pokemon Fire Red, $110 gone.
Sky Guy, me and Chase have to leave. We're not doing great, so you and Alpal are going to need to take us home. But we need to get to as close to 3,000 as possible.
Well, I will do my very best.
See that you do.
So the auction results are in, and they are very interesting in my opinion. I had to dip out early, so Alpal and Sky Guy finished it out apparently fairly strong. There were some buys that weren't great. The Juan games ended up being okay. We bought them for $305, sold for $475. After fees, it's 10% less, 11% less. The pawn shop was probably the biggest score. We sold everything from there for $917. The storage unit games sold for $641 after testing everything, basically a break even on those because so many didn't work. But the garage sale comics, I think we bought those for like 75 bucks. I'm struggling to remember exactly what it was, but they sold for $459.
Wow.
That shocked me because it seemed like they weren't going great, but when you have 200 comics, it adds up. Garage sale music, tapes, tracks, 8 tracks, and the cassette tapes, those sold for $302. So we had about 85 bucks into that entire purchase, including the VHS tapes, and that was like a triple up after fees, which is crazy because it seemed like those were going terribly. But $2-3 a piece for a bunch of them adds up. And other garage sale items were factored in for an all-in total sales after fees, after everything, of $3,048. The goal is to hit $3,000.
Wow.
And we stinking did it, even though there were some serious ups and downs, some crazy deals in this auction, but some other stuff sold well. It all balanced out in the end, and that leaves our total over $6,600 in the bank, guys. Hitting 10,000 is proving to be really, really difficult. But tomorrow is a massive day because the township meeting is finally going to happen, and you guys will know what the results are very soon. So, the township meeting happened, and it did not go well. It was an interesting experience. Everybody that was there was very in favor of us in our business and wanted us to succeed. They just didn't want it to be here. They want this to stay residential, and they're concerned about what might happen after us if it were to change to commercial. So, therefore, it's just not something that's going to work, which is really unfortunate because I was really excited about this. I felt like this was the property for us, and it seemed like it was going to happen based on everything the township was telling us, but when the meeting actually happened, it went in a bit of a different direction. So I'm not gonna lie, I am very disappointed, very sad, but at the same time, I am a Christian. I trust in Jesus, and I know that he has something different for me. He has something different for Caterpie, and for some reason, he felt like this was not the property for us, and we're gonna move in a different direction. So it is official. We don't have any other plans. We don't know where we're going. We don't know what's next. We put a lot of work into this, but we have to move in another direction. So that's the update. It's really sad, but I'm trusting in the Lord, and I know he's got something even better. But guys, let's not forget, we still started this thing out with $10, and we have over $6,000 still to spend. We're still moving in the background. Stuff still needs to happen. We're still gonna go. There's some great garage sales, great things planned coming up in the future. I'm very optimistic on that end of things. I'm excited to see where it goes, and I still believe that we're gonna get to $100,000. We're gonna make it happen. We might even go beyond it because this project is going to happen. We're gonna keep working at it, and we're gonna keep bringing you guys along for the journey. You will see it every step of the way. Subscribe if you're on this journey with us. It is gonna be so much fun still, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.